Hi, I'm Paul.
And I'm Arclight.
And you're watching
Redwolf TV.
So Arclight, where have you been all this time?
Oh, I've been traveling around enjoying my time off, so you know.
No, it's good to have you back from vacation, and you know you've missed a lot since you've been away.
Yes, it's been a while.
This has been a really exciting month, and of course, with the regular slew of M4s that have come out, there have also been some interesting products that you've missed, and so I think this is a great time for you to kind of jump back into it and talk about some of the cool products that have come out recently.
All right, okay.
First up is this really heavy AT4 launcher made by Deep Fire. Now, you may think that you've seen this, but actually this is a brand new device made by Deep Fire, not by the previous manufacturer Gamma that had made one about a year ago. So brand new build, brand new product, and I just want to see what you think about it.
Okay, well, so it's a new brand and it is technically a whole new model, but because it's replicating the same as the older model and it's still a Moscart launcher, it's worth checking out that older video first as a comparison. So the older Gamma one was about a 3 kilo, full, almost a meter long PVC plastic tube. This new one from Deep Fire is not only better quality but more realistic. Using an actual fiberglass shell just like the real thing and a metal insert, it weighs about 6 kilos, which is almost spot on to the real thing. Each end of the tube is ended by this flared bit here, which is actually a rubber skirt, almost ½ inch thick, so you can mishandle it with all this weight, and it can take it without any cracks. The last one was a plastic tube inside a plastic tube. This Deep Fire one is a solid metal cylinder inside the metal insert of this tube, which explains a lot of the weight and quality already. The older Gamma design was a short little plastic tube inside, and although there was not much give, it did rattle around a little bit. In this Deep Fire one, this metal tube runs almost the entire length of the outer tube, and it has a very tight fit, so it's got nowhere to rumble. The Gamma insert twisted apart to load the shell. This one has a push button hinge open instead, so you haven't got any loose parts around. Then you simply slide the shell in the portion and clip it back down. Once you've loaded the inner tube, you simply slide it in the back, just like the Gamma one. Though it is a tighter fit, so you need a bit of a wiggle to get it in. The firing pin lines up with the knocker at the top. You push the little catch in till it clicks, and now it's good to go. The firing mechanism is much higher quality and more solid than the Gamma model, but this Deep Fire one does emulate the real one just the same. So it has the same firing pin with safety position, the same push down tab, and the same trigger position. It also has a safety pin in the same place, which is missing on this one at the moment because we've lost it. It also is supposed to come with a shoulder stop system, but this is a prototype and it's missing on this one at the moment anyway. The replica iron sights on this are similar to the Gamma, but it's of high quality with a press lock on the cowling to stop it from flapping around, and then once it slides forward to the correct position, this will flip up just like the other one. I'm holding it backwards at the moment, but it makes it easier to show you. You can sight through the rear iron in the lower position or swing it around to the upper position, just like the real thing. This little tab here adjusts for elevation, which is unnecessary for a Moscart launcher, but it's cool anyway. Also, the front sight, like the real one, has these white markings on it, which unlike the Gamma one was all black. So this one you can actually use and see and is realistic. And this thing does have very broad, strong sling mounts at the 3/4 and full rear positions, which will actually be useful in this case because the commercially available version of this Deep Fire AT4 will come with a sling. So similar to the real thing and almost the same as the Gamma system, the firing pin has this side position for safe, so you move it over to the other side, forward so it's in the cocked position, make sure the safety pin is out of course, then you push the tab down and the firing button is up here. Attempting to emulate the real thing, this model comes with this rubber skirt thing at the end. If you're going to be using BB shower shells, you probably want to remove this for fear of deflecting the BBs unless you're shooting really close range. Otherwise, if you plan to use the slug shot almost primarily, you might want to consider gluing this down with a bit of thread lock, because obviously the slug shot's going to fire straight through this anyway.
What do you think about it? I mean, how does it compare to the Gamma one?
Well, first, right off the bat, I have to point out that obviously this is not a practical weapon for airsoft. I mean, it's a special weapon for special games, where you've got vehicles on the field which are unkillable with normal weapons. The special kill with this is if you hit the vehicle with, say, the slug shot out of this, it counts as a kill. The original one from Gamma was actually a coloured PVC, and so they're naturally limited by the colour in their options. But because this is fiberglass, just like the military version, the green colour they put on the outside is a deliberate coating, much closer to the OD used on the real thing, so that helps a lot.
Right.
So this will be available sometime early January, so do check out our website for this launcher, other launchers, and of course those valuable Moscart shells at our website, www.redwolfairsoft.com.
And do subscribe to our channel today so you can stay up to date on our latest videos and newest products.